So guys, it's really exciting to see that Manny Pacquiao is still looking for those big fights, looking for, you know, got that competitive edge. And there's comments that obviously Pacquiao made where he mentioned if the Mayweather fight doesn't materialize, I will be looking for other big fights and the other big names out there. Now, obviously, Manny Pacquiao wants to fight Floyd Mayweather. That's the fight he wants. He wants to fight the Floyd Mayweather because that's the big money fight for him. He's going to make ridiculous amounts of money. And the other fights are quite risky against the younger guys. You know, Mayweather's obviously older. Mayweather's not the fighter he once was. Rather than fighting the younger guys like Spence, like Crawford, you know, these are young, fresh lions that want to make their name. And they would love to beat someone like Manny Pacquiao, who's obviously a legend in the sport. So they would love to fight someone like Pacquiao, but Pacquiao's got to be smart. He's got to be, you know, he's got to pick the right opponents at this stage in his career. He's 39 years of age. He's not, you know, a fresh chicken. He's you know, he's a guy that's been there, done it, you know, done what he needs to do in the sport, made a lot of money, but now he's about making the last couple of paydays. But I don't think Manny Pacquiao cares about that, and that's why Manny Pacquiao's got losses on his record, because Manny Pacquiao's somebody that he couldn't care less about, you know, padded records and undefeated. He doesn't care. He just wants to fight the best. And I think that's just what Manny Pacquiao is. He's a very competitive guy. He doesn't care about the business side or his record looking great. He wants to fight the top guys. And I think if the Mayweather fight doesn't happen, the Mayweather fight is his ultimate goal, because I think that fight really hurts him. The Mayweather beat him quite convincingly. And I just think that, you know, that fight doesn't sit too well with Pacquiao. He wants to get revenge over Mayweather, so he wants another opportunity. But I do think if the Mayweather fight doesn't happen, which I don't think it will, then I do think Pacquiao will look to fight the top boys, the Spence, the Crawfords. I think Pacquiao will fight them. Pacquiao's not somebody that's going to say, oh, no, they're a bit dangerous. I'm not. Pacquiao will fight them. He's called out, you know, he's talked about Mikey Garcia, who's a very good fighter. I think he'd even fight Spence, Danny Garcia, Crawford. You know, Pacquiao's shown it that he'd fight anybody. He doesn't care, and that's what I love about Pacquiao. Pacquiao's a fight fan's dream, because he fights anybody and everybody. And don't be surprised if the Mayweather fight doesn't happen, he jumps in there with like an Errol Spence or a Crawford, you know, or even a Danny Garcia, someone of that, because I do think Manny Pacquiao signed with Al Heyman for a reason. You know, it's not just for the Mayweather fight. Before I thought, you know what, Pacquiao had all his eggs in one basket. He was just looking for that big fight with Mayweather. But now I actually think otherwise. I actually think that Manny Pacquiao signed with Al Heyman because he's looking at it that all the top welterweights are with Al Heyman, right? Even if the Mayweather fight doesn't happen, there's a potential for me to fight somebody else in a huge fight. In a huge fight. And like I said, all the top boys, are, especially in around Manny's weight, are with Al Heyman. So it's probably the right move, because I think Pacquiao will get big fights regardless, because of the guys that the Al Heyman has got under his banner in around that weight category. So I do think it's probably the right move if Pacquiao's looking for the last couple of big paydays. I think the Spence fight could potentially be big in America. The Danny Garcia fight could be big. The Crawford fight could be big. Although Crawford's not with Al Heyman, he's with Bob Arum. I still think that they could make that fight. But I do think Manny Pacquiao's got a lot of options on being under the Al Heyman banner. You know, even if the Crawford fight can't materialize, there's other big fights out there. You know, like the Spencers, like the Garcias, like the Sean Porter, like the Keith Thurman. All of these big fights. And I think Manny Pacquiao's got that competitive edge where he would want to fight all of them, because that's just the way Manny Pacquiao is. But what do you guys think? Do you think Manny Pacquiao's signed with Al Heyman just for the Floyd Mayweather fight? But do you think Manny Pacquiao's still got that competitive edge where he wants to fight the top boys like the Spence, like the Crawford, like the Thurman, like the Porters, like the Danny Garcias? Leave your thoughts, guys, and let me know what you think. And guys, remember to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.